Right, so hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Attila, where we are playing as Western Roman Empire. In the last session, the battle for Britain began in earnest. We had to fight a battle in Londinium and Camalodunum, I believe. Did they fight? No, I'm not sure that they did. But we definitely have larger and larger armies starting to appear here. Martial Slavs Legion took a bit of a beating in Londinium, though I think we should be able to hold that for the time being, although this rebel army might come and attack here, though I kind of doubt it. Meanwhile, Eberacum actually managed to hold off and hasn't fallen yet, amazingly. So we are, what, how many turns now? 18 turns into the game, and Britain still hasn't fallen. Also, I've just noticed the sound isn't on. Let's go and turn you on. Okay, that should fix it. Yeah, I can hear sound. Okay. Meanwhile, in Africa, things haven't been going amazingly well. We're losing territory down here, slowly but surely. But we're starting to retake it on this side. We do have a legion over here, but they are hard-pressed to fight. Demidi is going to be continually having uprisings. We are trying to upgrade the main town, but it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. We could upgrade the gem cutter. No, I don't think we want to. Have we moved any of the armies yet? We've moved Swift Train, which was you. You leveled up. I don't know what the Africans count as. Barbarians or Eastern? Not sure. You don't have any integrity problems. Public order is something that you could do with, actually. Civil duty. You know what? I'm actually kind of tempted to do this. Because you can help the public order wherever you are. And, yeah. I think I have to put you back in Demidi. Because Demidi is just going to rise up again next turn. And it has a very small garrison. And unfortunately, because we are so low on food in Demidi, because we don't own either of the other two provinces, I cannot put a garrison here. That really would be the answer to many of my problems, just to stick a garrison in Demidi. Yeah, you're going to just rise up again next turn because of those religious differences. I could have it so you're not paying taxes. You would still rise up, though. No. Keep paying me your money. Constantina. We could take Constantina, potentially. I mean, what I would really like to do is take both of the towns. Unfortunately, it's going to take time to me go here, and then return to Demidi. So by the time I return to Demidi, Demidi will have, again, fallen. Oh man, this is just so annoying. Commander? I can't recruit any better troops, although the troops I recruit for you are actually that much higher quality. So I think I'm going to grab 3 more units. This will rise up, but I don't think that they will attack immediately. Actually, they might do. You will march to your feet. I have to. I really have to. We hunger for battle. Which means that I cannot now hire more soldiers. I'm not going to get any cavalry, I don't think. Alright, then Martial Slav, also leveled. You definitely want to have the advantage versus the Barbarians. We want to grab that one and that one. And then the Legion. Oh, it's the ammunition replenishment. Then Barbarian Kingdoms. Alright, fair enough. Meanwhile, integrity of some of these units is falling really quite low. Although we are now gaining, so it's not as big of a problem. We do have the Visigoths here in Verunum. Aquileia does have a garrison. It's a fairly large one. And Verunum, I think, was just attacked. It was, but it's actually got a big garrison, so it's clearly recovered in the meantime. Don't I have another legion in Africa? No. Just the one. I have a priest on his way. The priest is going to be very helpful in converting Demidi, but it takes him time to get there. I mean, he's still 2 turns away. Then I think the conversion will only start on the 3rd turn, once we've actually arrived. Because that's causing the problems right now, is the religious differences down here in Africa. Which is quite astonishing considering the power of Latin Christianity. In fact, why are they so bad? Wow, that military presence really does help. We've actually got 2 turns now before we have an uprising there. Yeah, it must just be because of the Semitic paganism and the Aryan Christianity being so popular in comparison. So, yeah, we just need to get our priest over there. Meanwhile, you are still doing your thing. You are still doing your thing. Classis is where you are. Lionheart. So we do have the Saxon armies over here. And I feel like I was trying to chase after you with this army. Dronium is garrisoned. You are garrisoned.
Ready for battle.
Question is, would I get close enough to assist you in a siege? I'm not sure that I would. Yeah, because I think I want to kind of try and chase you across that way. You can't attack any further because the city is blocking the only crossing across that river. So I think we do want to jump in there and fortify that city. Done. Swift train's in Africa. Zilver. Okay, Zilver's the other army here. We need to go and retake Lugdunum. Which fell to rebels.
Is that all?
Quite a few rebels from what I remember. Ah, bollocks, I'm still in force march stance. I had no reason to be. I can't now change. That's very annoying. Because they're going to have time to recover now.
Ready for orders.
Why can't I change? I haven't moved more than halfway. How is this game going worse than the pagan one? Because, yeah, I have less armies, less soldiers, less of an economy. Although it's building up. We are still very early on into the game, and remember how badly the game was going early on last time. So I don't think we're actually that much further away, but we are so much more stable. We're actually, in a couple of places, starting to see public order positive. Do we still have the Latin Christian modifier thing? No, so this is just natural. And slowly over time I will be making more and more of my realm secure. Part of the problem was just a lack of food, and my food production is way up. So as I start to get more food production, then the churches and things will continue their conversions because of the religious lack of difference, and also surplus food supplies. Public order should sort itself out. Also, actually having churches will help with that. The thing that I'm lacking and is hurting me is sanitation. You can see how many diseases we're dealing with right now. And diseases are really quite bad for public order too. Right, back to moaning about this guy. I'm actually really tempted to just reload the game, because that's going to be a big deal. Yeah, we're just going to reload the game. Because that's a mechanical issue. Damn it. I haven't fought any battles or anything like that, and I'm just going to redo the same moves I did just now. Move Swift Train into Demidi. I think that's about it. I'd already done the other stuff. Alright, so... oh yeah, and the level ups.
Commander!
So you were going for the public order. And then moving to... Demidi. Blast is staying where you are. Lionheart. Lionheart was moving to here.
You will march till your feet.
Swift Train, we just move. Zilver, here we go. Turn that off. Now come marching down here. See, you can actually reach.
Besieging the settlement. Is that all? Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
50-50, they have 1,200 against my 1,400. We do have artillery, so do they. I think that this is a battle that I am very much in favour of just sieging. If they want to try and sally out, then they can. But we're stopping them replenishing. That's the main thing here.
Laying siege to the settlement.
And if I can send in another legion to assist, I shall. Though I don't think I have the capacity for it. So we have you over here. You're going to go and defend Verunum. In fact, with Verunum's garrison, I could go and launch an attack against the vanguard of Lugus. Because there are quite a few of us. Nah, defensive battles are always easier. Marshal Slav, you are also leveling up. Get those two. And those two. Otherwise staying put. And then Matty. Ah, Matty. I'm going to say that Spain is okay for the time being. Yeah, we have a rebel down in the south, but our Spanish garrisons have actually been doing a surprisingly good job. We do still need to kill the Swabians, because they've just launched another sneak attack on us. But I could also do with moving troops up north. So I think what I'm going to do... Hang on, do we have a barracks in Tolenum? No. We were going to, though. So I'm going to build a rally field here, so I can actually build Legio and things like that. But in the meantime, you are going to march towards Pompelo. And once you've arrived, I will have you hiring troops for this turn.
Ready for orders.
That's what I meant.
Are you ready to serve?
That's what I meant. Marshal Slav, and that's the one I just moved. Been catching up on the Warhammer 2 playthroughs on YouTube. Am I ever going to play Skaven or Chaos? Possibly. Like, I'm... In the same way that I was very hesitant to have too much Paradox stuff, so too many concurrent EU4s, CK2s, and especially Hearts of Irons, I'm also a little bit concerned about having too much Total War going on at once. So between this and Bussy's Total War, I think that's going to be enough. I do have the streamed Hellebron campaign as well, but that's not up on YouTube. So at the moment, no plans to, but I probably will at some point. I mean, the next one I really want to do is Vampire Counts, because I haven't played as those and they appeal to me a bit more. And then possibly after that, Orcs. Skaven and Chaos are much lower down on my list, I'm afraid. They just don't interest me as much. Skaven probably more so than Chaos. Right, so we still have a little bit of money to spend. So I'm going to sort this by food production. You just need to get your stuff repaired. Narbonesis, much the same thing. Get those repairs done and your food should sort itself out. Yeah, you're only on a -6. Eberacum, don't care. And these are all actually food neutral, so not a problem. Right, public order, that's the next one. Narbonesis is pissed because we lost a city. So that's going to go down to -6. Religious differences? Still? -3? Huh, I guess. Wait, we have 55% Latin Christianity and you're still having religious difference penalties? Why? Oh, and the banditry and devastation, those will also go away. So yeah, you should become stable. Italia, already very stable. Liguria, stable. Belgica, awesomely stable. Colonna Agrippina. I was going to build something here, obviously. I have a feeling it was fields, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I suspect it was fields so that I could build a garrison here. There was an industry here, I remember now. And do they cause sanitation issues? No, just food supply. I mean, part of the problem that Belgium has is it's under constant attack. So building fields anywhere will require them to be repaired every now and then. I'd like to build sanitation. The problem with building sanitation is it really needs to be done in the capital, and most of my capitals are full, although Burdigala is not. Burdigala would be a great place for sanitation because it's got the gold mine. And gold mine produces a lot of squalor. Yeah, alright. Oh no, they cost 2,000. Bugger. And Verunum needs to be repaired too. Which will cost all of my money. Alright, so next turn we'll build the sanitation. Right, the other thing is... we have a thing. My lord, as one of your tax collectors, I must report that some citizens have been withholding payment of your just taxes. Send in the troops. Screw those guys. And yes, you do need to be building some siege engines. That is true. I'm going to go with a battering ram and 2 sets of ladders. So each set you get 4 ladders. That's actually 8 ladders. That's a lot of ladders. Screw it, it'll do.
None will escape.
Skill. This is my governor in Italia. So you need to go up the governor tree, really. Get that corruption reduction. And you are really low in integrity. Well, you're gaining it now, so it's fine.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Hey, Ben. Thanks for the host. And welcome to all of Ben's viewers. Should get rid of the town religious building in Aquitania. Don't think they're as useful for Christians compared to the cost. I thought I already done that. Maybe there were 1 or 2 which were level 2s. Did I repair Brigantium? I'm sure I did. You are a non-existent garrison, so go ahead and just auto-resolve. Just kill as much as you can. Not really expecting much from you, I will be honest. Meanwhile, tea supplies. Oh no, I lost. That's a surprise to me. Again, they just burned it. I'm not going to repair that place, that's silly.
You fear us. It is in your eyes, in your stench, and you are right to fear. War comes.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Great. Now we're at war with the Huns. I think this time, yes, I am going to be calling in all of my allies for this one. Did 2 of my minions say no? I don't even know who those minions are. Alright, first battle against the Huns. Oh no. Shit. This is my heir. I was not expecting the Huns to be attacking me here. Just remember, it wasn't until the game where you didn't upgrade your building above tier 2 or 3 because of the efficiency loss. No, that was Bretonia. In Warhammer. One of the reasons that they suck. Okay. So they do have a lot of cavalry. I do have my full garrison, and we are defending. Now please don't be an open city. It's going to be critical. Good. Alright, so we have a wall. This is a very defensible city. The problem is I will be struggling with the -10 penalty because I'm still Christian. If I can beat this Hunnic attack, I'm probably okay for a while. Because I suspect they don't have many other troops in my area. That is an awful lot of cavalry, and I tend to do okay against cavalry, so we'll see. I just need to make very heavy use of my Comitatensis. Unfortunately, they're not Western Auxilia yet. If they were Western Auxilia, I'd be rather happier than I am right now. And yeah, this is much quicker than in the Pagan game. I didn't get attacked by the Huns until like turn 100 in that. They are all massing over on that side. They do have a lot of cavalry archers, but so long as I stick my units in
Ready to serve, my lord.
We should be fine. Hey, Clamdown! Thanks very much for the host, and welcome to Clamdown's viewers. You've come at just the wrong time, or the right time, really. The Huns are attacking me, and this is my heir. So I need him to not die. Alright, so, Huns are coming from that direction. They're probably coming from other directions, but that doesn't really matter. There's Barricade U, so there are just the 2 entrances. Now we definitely want to set up a kill zone. Oh man, our morale is going to stink. It starts at 24. That's with no casualties. We're going to see a lot of routing troops here, especially with the shock from charges.
Yours to command.
So what this is telling me is I need some very, very fat units.
Spearmen,
Just
and
don't break.
comitatenses! Spears ready. Comitatenses!
Right, I'm expecting them to attack here the hardest because it's the closest. So I'm going to stick 2 units of Legio in here and basically just hope that you can hold. They probably will attack here with a bunch of cavalry, but I'm going to keep as narrow a front as possible. And they should be able to just hold that against all comers. Then we're going to put our javelins here, javelins here,
Defensive positions.
and stick archers back here. Or maybe I'll put the archers here. I'll put the archers here, so they can shoot them at anyone coming around. My own cavalry, sod knows. We'll put you over on this side. We'll hide you in those trees, and hopefully they don't come too far out. They come down here instead. We'll see, because I need to kind of keep those for the late game when I'm going to be doing charges to like break their units finally.
God, give us strength
Right, Stilicho. Thankfully, you are an amazing general.
as you command. For the glory of
So
God.
we're going to stick you there. We're going to put you in anti-archer stance.
Form testudo.
And then I'm going to put spearmen here. Testudo.
Form testudo and defend.
I could put some of my legions up on the walls to throw javelins down, but honestly I think I'm just going to leave you here. Testudo stance.
And defend.
Just suicide charge their general. That sounds like a terrible plan. This isn't Attila. This is still pre-Attila.
We will hold these walls or die, men. The enemy cannot set.
Before I forget, you guys need to hide.
Lord would never forgive us. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. By filthy invaders. So we stand, we hold. To arms.
Mercenary Bosphorus warriors. Excellent armor piece. Really. Excellent armor, missile, weapon. Wow, those guys are ridiculously tough. 53 health and 122 health. I guess actually my Legio are slightly better. They do have that melee attack. Hang on, let me just take a look at this properly. Melee defense 39, so they're roughly equivalent of Legio. Okay. And then these guys just need to die. Like, I cannot let them get close. Okay, noted. Otherwise they've just got their step levy, which I believe aren't amazing. Oh, they have step levy and Hunnic spears. So the step levy, yeah, are rubbish. The Hunnic spears, who look very, very annoyingly similar. They both have the same style of shields. Damn it, that's not going to be confusing. And these guys are quite a lot stronger. Loads more melee defense. Quite a lot more melee attack. A bit more morale. Morale is going to be the problem here. Can I hold against the initial waves? Actually half tempted to put the archers up here. If I do that, I need to do it quickly. Yeah, do it.
Quick march! Hold position! Iris Amatore! The enemy are ambushing us! Secretariat! For the glory of God!
Are we in position? Good enough. Thankfully these guys have very little armor, so we should be able to kill a bunch of them before they get close. Particularly if they went that way around.
Iris Amatore! The enemy has found our concealed units.
Here come the first cavalry units. Okay, not doing a whole lot. Thankfully these spears are actually going to get in the way, so that these guys won't have as much of an impact. We are actually killing quite a few of them with archer fire, so that's good. They're sending all of the cavalry around this way. You lot should probably back off.
The enemy is attacking our general.
Switch these two around now. I'm going to put the skirmishers up on top and have them just throw into that. Oh, that's their general as well. Oh, hello. Oh, I'd love to see him off. Quickly, quickly, quickly. So, you guys are getting ready to rout already. Actually, this should probably be a Legio. Leave the spearmen. Go, go, go!
Spear infantry at your command. Stand ready! By your command!
The men are broken and running for their lives.
The Legio are doing good. Over here, breaking already. Not great. I think I'm going to send a second unit of Legio as well, because that unit's going to break soon. Run, you morons!
Yes, commander!
Thank you.
Their units.
Okay, we're seeing a couple of them off. They are attacking over here pretty darn heavily. So I think I'm going to move my archers over and try and get you into that position. These archers are going to be doing more damage now than they were previously because these guys are not in anti-archer formation. How did they recover? There's 6 of them. Go away. 3, 1. We're actually going to kill the full unit before they finally...
The enemy is upon us! They're at the walls!
Are they? Why didn't someone tell me? At this point, we're basically out of ammo.
Spears ready! As you command!
So you recovered.
Our men are rallying! They're not done yet!
A couple more cavalry coming this way. We still have the Hunnic archers, who are just shooting arrows at us and kind of not doing a huge amount, which is great. Alright, you lot. I just want you lining up in here. Double time. Wait for the next wave, because they're coming! Right, next plan. We're going to put our Legio up here. We're going to have them shoot their, what, 2 javelins down. See, these guys are being decimated by archer fire.
The settlement is burning!
Spear infantry at your command!
That final legion over here as well. Yeah, their archers are doing some serious damage.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. The double! At speed!
Fuck. This way, guys. Run this way. Idiots. Ah, shit. Yeah, you two running may have just cost me this battle. Go. Yeah, go. How are we doing down here? We're actually doing just fine down here. If we can kill their general, that would help. These archers are tearing us apart. Thankfully, they're basically out of ammo over there. Oh dear.
Men have thrown down their weapons. weapons and are fleeing!